Welcome back to Aesthetics Magazine. Find more skincare resources at aestheticsmagazine.com. In today's episode, we will be discussing hair removal. Hard wax procedures. The use of hard wax. For hair removal procedures has grown significantly in recent years, due to its popularity with beauty therapists and their clients. This form of waxing is a lot less painful than the traditional soft waxing method, as it wraps around the hairs and does not pull on the skin anywhere near as much. Hard wax is a lot more gentle and easier to work with, and it also has the added benefit of being usable at a lower temperature. A special feature of hard wax is that it sets on the skin while it is still warm and never dries completely, remaining pliable for easy removal. When the hard wax is removed, only the hair is pulled and the skin is left smooth. As technology has improved, hard wax has become easier to apply and remove, with reference to the advancements in the quality of wax and the modern methods by which the wax is manufactured. Nowadays, hard wax and strip wax both contain natural ingredients like resin, beeswax, and essential oils. Modern hard wax dries much quicker, is easy to apply in large areas, does not leave sticky residue on the skin, and allows for a much less painful experience. This is in order to perfect the ever-increasing popular attributes of the hard waxing method, which include its relatively cheap cost, less time-consuming, and therefore more profitable for the wax specialist, and gentler and therefore more comfortable for the client. The users, or beauty therapists and their clients, both benefit from using hard wax. It is strongly recommended for people who have sensitive skin and anyone new to waxing. Hard wax is suitable for removal of terminal hair, and it is often used for the underarm and bikini areas. This form of waxing can also be adopted for other areas of the body where soft wax is usually used. Applying hard wax correctly. Correctly applying hard wax involves several key steps. First, you should make sure that the client's hair is at least 1/4 of an inch long. They must have been advised not to shave or use any depilatory creams for 2 weeks before the waxing appointment. Once the client is ready, you should start by cleansing the area which is going to be waxed. Next, you should lightly dust the skin with a non-aluminum-based powder. A powder will absorb any excess oil or moisture on the skin, and thus create a barrier between the skin and the wax. Then, using a disposable spatula, you should take a small amount of the wax and smear it in the direction the hair is growing. A good trick is to use the spatula to make the wax patch wider at the end where you first apply it, as this will make it easier to remove in one go. Leave the wax to cool and harden for a few seconds. When you are ready to remove the wax, you should hold the skin taut. Then, grip the edge of the section of the wax which is nearest to you, and pull it back very quickly against the direction the hair grows in. Try to keep the skin as taut as possible while you remove the wax. If the skin isn't held tight, it can cause a lot of discomfort to the client when the wax is removed. Although this is an advanced form of waxing, it is actually easier to use than soft wax once you have gotten used to it. This is because hard wax only sticks to the hair follicles and not the skin, which makes the whole process a little less painful. Plus, hard wax is much more gentle on sensitive areas and can actually help to soothe the skin as hairs are pulled. However, it is still important to master the art of applying hard wax correctly, so as to provide clients with an efficient but comfortable experience in your workspace. Effective hard wax removal methods. The cuff method is done by sticking out a finger under the strip of wax that has already been applied to the skin. As the strip is pulled off from the skin, the finger or wood stick is used to lift the end from the skin. Once the end of the strip has been bent up, the rest of it can be lifted from the skin without any further trauma to the epidermis. This helps to alleviate some of the discomfort that the client may feel. The therapist can also use a hand to stretch the skin while the wax is being removed. This will make the process go more smoothly, and it will help to further eliminate some of the pain associated with waxing. The hand is often used to stretch the skin on the legs and the arms, particularly in the soft waxing process. However, it is not generally necessary to stretch the skin on the face during a facial wax. Instead, the fingers are used to keep the skin taut and relaxed. The pressure should be firm, but it should not cause the client any discomfort while the excess hair is being removed. After the wax has been pulled from the skin, The client's skin will likely be slightly red and tender to the touch. It is important for the therapist to clean up any remaining wax and to check for any stray hairs. The skin should be soothed using a lotion or ointment that will not clog the pores of the skin. The client should also be warned about the possibility of ingrown hairs once they start growing back. Post-treatment care for hard wax. After a hard wax treatment, it is normal for the skin to appear slightly red. This is a sign that the circulation has been stimulated, which is the body's natural healing response. The redness should subside within a few hours. If the skin remains red or becomes more inflamed, advise the client to apply aloe vera gel to the affected area. Aloe vera is well known for its natural soothing and healing properties. It is also important to advise clients not to apply any products to the treated area for at least 24 hours. This includes deodorant, antiperspirant, moisturizer, makeup, perfume, talcum powder, or fake tan, as the skin will be much more sensitive following hair removal. They should also avoid heat treatments such as saunas and steam rooms, as well as swimming in strongly chlorinated water. Clients should wear loose cotton clothing for the rest of the day. This is to ensure the skin does not become irritated by friction from tight, synthetic fibers, and also to let the skin breathe. After 24 hours, clients should be advised to gently exfoliate the skin 2 to 3 times a week. This will help to prevent ingrown hairs and ensure that the skin remains soft and smooth. It is also important to moisturize the skin every day. This will help to maintain the skin's suppleness and has the added benefit of making hair removal treatments less uncomfortable. Over time, daily moisturizing can even help to reduce the strength and frequency of hair regrowth. Clients often ask if going on regular waxing eases the growing of hair. It is important to tell them that regular waxing at the recommended interval will cause the regrowing hair to be softer, meaning it is easier to be removed from the root. Each time you wax, you remove a new set of hair. However, it won't slow down the regrowth, but it will make your hair get to the surface slowly and grow at the same time. It's time to level up your skincare product expertise. Are you confident explaining vitamins A, C, and E to your clients? Stop guessing! Get the Essential Guide by Greg Risha, Understanding Vitamins in Skincare. Get your copy today at aestheticsmagazine.com.